Hello everyone, and welcome to Alan Wake 2, Episode 11. My name is Alan Wake, and I'm trapped in the dark place, forced to play my own video game, Alan Wake 2. Last time, we completed the chapter Old Gods, and Saga went through the sewers to go after Tor, and we found him. He's successfully been rescued, and we're going to continue the playthrough now. And nothing is different. Everything is always as it's always been. Always will be. Never has been. Always will be. Let's continue with Alan Wake 2 and talk with Tor. You and I need to talk.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
We're not going to be able to keep up the Alan Wake voice for the whole entire episode, but I did do a little special dress up because when a game hits in a very specific way, it brings out a particular side in me, you know? And it's only happened a couple of times. This is the second time that has happened. So Tor is well aware of Saga's mind palace, and I love how it's actually not only worked into the game as a really nice UI element for us, and it's like a way to keep track of everything and immersive in the story, but it's also relevant to Saga's character and her place in the story. Exceptional stuff. But I loved the chapter that we did last time, and we are going to be trying to do an Alan Wake related chapter in this episode. We are going to swap characters, swap realities. But unfortunately, you have to do this segment first. We're not able to really leave this area until we get this out of the way. So let's profile Tor. It's not safe to talk outside. We must talk in Saga's mind.
You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot?
I love this. We're seeing their thoughts. Saga could see into their minds, and that's how she knew that everything was going wrong. So, very, very exciting. However, I wonder if she's able to, I guess, work Logan out of the story. Because if she's part of the Anderson lineage, then she should be able to also retain this sort of, I guess, ability or immunity to the bullshit horror story written by that crazy writer.
You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin aren't part of my family.
The truth. There you go. Okay. So the truth is we are connected, which means, did we used to live here, or did we not used to live here? Did we used to live here with Logan, or is that all part of the story?
Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed. Your dad was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe.
And the name of your father was Thomas Sane. I'm just like, who is he?
You said you were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end.
The truth is all coming out now. Way too late, or at the perfect time.
I have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An amp? Get your guitar roaring, and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom. Meaning Wake. He needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him.
It's time to rescue Alan Wake and give him the clicker. Case closed, baby. Okay, let's open up our cases. The Anderson brothers. The overlap.
Tor is here, in the overlap.
No, he's not. Not anymore.
Find him and get the fuck out.
No, he's not. He's not in here anymore. Case closed.
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice.
I rescued Tor Anderson, my grandfather, from the dark place. Wake fucking wrote Logan into this story. She's in danger because of him, within Scratch's reach. I need Wake to write an ending that will save her. Will I do it? I don't know. Is it good for the story? It needs to be good drama, believable fiction. Otherwise, the Dark Presence will sense that I'm trying to write my way out of the story, and it'll suck me into oblivion. Alright. Where are we? Why did Mom leave?
Yes.
Mom called the mind place make-believe. She didn't want me knowing about the Anderson powers. Was Tor the reason my father left? It sure sounds like it.
Your dad was a complicated...
No, it's okay. We don't need to do that again.
Always thinking
Oh!
too many steps ahead.
Tor, it's okay. We don't need to do it. You can stop.
There was trouble.
No, stop.
Then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that.
Tor, not a good dad, reckless. Pushing my father away was the last straw for Mom.
The way Tor behaved? I'm surprised my mom hung around for as long as she did. But he is genuinely sorry.
And then we've got the story. The clicker acts like an amplifier. So we want to look at the clicker. So Wake writes a story. The dark place makes it change reality, and the clicker amplifies that change, making it permanent. Makes sense?
Wake needs to be the one to rewrite the ending. And I'll need to keep an eye on him.
Area around an overlap is always flooded. I enter the dark place by playing Tor and Odin's song.
Overlaps require pieces of art to enter. Is that because of the dark place's focus on art?
Poetry and film and novels and all of it, and music. Everything is for later. Fact versus fiction. For later. Okay. Go to the sheriff's station and, optional, investigate the previously flooded area, which is always a good idea. So we can now investigate, I assume, all of this. Get some cult stashes. We can check out the ranger station and whatever this is. And then we can jump into an Alan Wake related chapter, because Alan's chapters are presumably much shorter, focused experiences, and Saga has a lot more sort of exploration involved and other things to collect, it seems. So we sort of have had a few Alan chapters where it's preceded by Saga's exploration first, and that still kind of culminates in an episode of the Let's Play pretty well, I think.
Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be ready to help. Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive. Just kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that.
I needed to hear that too. Okay, nice. Thanks, Gramps.
Don't worry about me, kiddo. I'll drag my sorry ass over to Odin. A few shots of the Andersons' finest will fix us both up. See you soon, Saga.
They needed to find
The
Wake.
FBC is holding Wake at the sheriff's station. I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have Wake and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this.
I must head back to Bright Falls
Casey.
Station.
Do you read me, Casey? Damn it. Where are you, Casey? He better be okay. Focus, Saga. Get to the station, to Wake.
Right, new case. Bright Falls Station.
Get the clicker to Wake, and make him fix his attempt to play God. That's the plan. But the FBC have him.
Time to get Wake out of FBC custody. This is going to be fun. Okay. I believe we may have some new conversations to have with our residents here. We've got our bolt cutters now, which is just going to open up a lot of stuff. I genuinely feel like I need to calibrate the brightness even more, because, like... Ooh, that might be... Okay, 2.4 on gamma. I genuinely think that the game needs to, like, just have the brightness be updated a little more. But then it doesn't look... It doesn't look good It's kind of bugging me in that sense that the game doesn't seem to look as it should. Maybe I'll do this. Oh god, that's awful. It's even worse. It's like whenever you're looking at like the light, it's good, but then whenever you're in the dark, it's like I literally cannot see anything. I feel like I should be able to see. I feel like I should be able to see more than what I'm looking at here. I've constantly got to pull out my flashlight for everything. Also, as much as Remedy has made sure that all of the songs in the game are copyright safe and you can use them on YouTube, the song that we played that was playing on the jukebox, not the Anger's Remorse, but the other song that was playing, got copyrighted on my channel. So you can't win, sadly. We fucked this room up hardcore. Look at this table.
I thought Artie put on a wonderful performance this afternoon.
But you're always calling him a crazy Finn.
I respect the art, Norman.
Okay, can't talk to them, but they're just having conversation. I love how the whole place is just absolutely in ruins. Like, I've exploded this room. And everyone's just chilling. I wonder if the people are in the wellness center or not, and where Rose is as well. Maybe in her office? Nope. Rose was nowhere to be seen. She might be upstairs with some of the other residents. Saga went upstairs to go and check, rushing up the stairs like she had somewhere else to be urgently, but she just couldn't help feel compelled to explore all of her surroundings, just in case she missed something, because the game was always making you almost miss something. Saga needed more inventory space, because she was fucking full of stuff. Genuinely full of stuff. And we have 2 more inventory rows that we haven't even utilized. We need to find an ammo and an inventory increase. I can use one of these, but it doesn't really change much. Actually, I'm not even allowed to heal. I equip it and it won't let me, I guess because we're in a safe room. It's like, no. I'll leave it alone then. What about now? No? Okay. I just can't do it while I'm in this place, apparently. Pat stared at the microphone, not sure of what to say next. Would he talk about beef jerky, or would he finally wake up and realize the life that he's been living? I feel like we should definitely at least check on Odin. Hello? Tor's room is just ruined. Hello? Bro is sleepy. Odin was sleepy time. He was EP. He didn't want to talk to anyone right now. He was in the Odin sleep. Donna was doing Pilates. Ooh, let me go in this room now. Come on. Where's Artie? He's gone. Artie walked through the door that was not a door and ended up back at the FBC headquarters, mopping the floor as he always did. Nothing was wrong. Everything was good in the world. There was a lamp that was not a lamp, and then, when you approached it from a doorway, the lamp would appear on the wall. But if you walked away, that lamp would disappear. It was never a lamp, always a lamp. always would be a lamp. All right, we're gonna leave then. There was no new conversations to be had here, really. Saga used the bolt cutters on the gate, and then she opened the gate, and then Saga walked through the gate, and the environment got very dark and very creepy. Bunker Woods of Bright Falls. Okay. Check this sunset out. Alright, let's find our way. Well, clearly, this is going to be a nursery rhyme over this way then. Or a lunchbox. One of the two. Or both. Look at that beautiful lighting. At least I can fucking see. I don't need my torch for a change.
Up next, we have
Ooh.
a guest lined up. I have it written down here somewhere. What's it say? Tim Figolor. Figolor? Figolor. I know that name from somewhere, but... Oh, the lighting's lighting up, so that could be him. Hello, you're on with Pat Meade. Hey, it's Terry. I'm at the Elderwood Palace Lodge and there's been a shootout. FBI everywhere. I think somebody's dead. I was working the front desk when bullets just started flying. I had to hide under my desk. Oh gosh, Terry. Clearly a bit of embellishment on your part. But it sounds like maybe Russ Hammond's been hunting quail in the off-season again. Quail? You're not listening. They shut up the whole damn hotel. And that's not all. I swear to sweet Jesus Murphy, I saw Alan Wake walk in before it all happened. Alan Wake? Now, is that one of Mandy Mae's kids? Alan fucking Wake, Pat, the writer. You've talked about him on the show. He disappeared years ago. Disappeared, you say? Okay, this is all coming together now. See, people were calling in about Winnie Davis going missing, but it sounds like they have her confused with this Alan Walker fellow you're talking about. Terry, you were there last Sunday at the market selling those cuckoo clocks when I came to visit, remember? Pat? No. And who was selling beef jerky in that stall next to yours? Winnie Davis. Davis Family Beef Jerky. Now, how could she be selling me beef jerky on Sunday and be missing since 2010? It's ridiculous. Wendy's fucking dead. I'm talking about Alan Wake. Jesus, Pat. This is serious. I'm trying to put the warning out. There's something wild going on. I gotta go in case they come back. Okay, that was Tim Figolor, everybody, and he'll be running for mayor this, wait, no, that was, anyway, that's our show for today.
It's actually really, really sad when you kind of think about that. Pat's senile mind is really failing to comprehend everything that's going on around him, and he's just compartmentalizing instead and just happy days, la la la, everything's fine, what are you talking about? And it is quite a sad thing. It starts off as a very strange and humorous thing, but then you see and meet Pat and you see what's going on in the wellness center, and you're like, okay, this is just kind of depressing as hell about Pat, sadly. We do have a manuscript page. It was not what I was expecting at all. A radio and a manuscript page. And here I thought we would get a lunchbox and maybe a nursery rhyme. But our expectations were subverted, and we found a manuscript page. Rose at bingo night.
Every night was bingo night at the Valhalla nursing home. Each time Rose drew a ball from the cage and called out its numbers, some of the residents shouted bingo, no matter what was on their cards. Some of them sat mute, their cards full, never calling out. Some of them would try to steal the ball from her. Some of them would chastise the others for acting out. It was like herding a clouder of cats. Rose didn't mind. She liked cats. She knew she was where she was supposed to be, with her little Vikings, waiting for the hero to come. Tonight, the residents were restless, more so than usual. Ahti was wearing Blum's coveralls again. Tor stood by the phone. Too late. Rose saw the hammer in his hand. The garden lights started to flicker, the darkness and rain pressing against the windows. The time drew nigh.
Interesting to always get the manuscript pages that are like after an event that we've just gone through and seeing how Alan wrote it, especially when Alan has like this focus on Rose in that part of the story. Waiting for her hero to come. That is a gorgeous sunset. What I wouldn't give to see that in real life. Not near Bright Falls though. I think I'd take a pass on that. Alright, well we'll go down this path for a cult stash then. And I guess we'll just need to be on the lookout for a lunchbox. Yeah, okay. We need to be on the lookout for a lunchbox and then potentially a nursery rhyme as well.
Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
Don't pretend to be anyone or anything besides who you are. Oh. Should I guess I should take this. No, I am Alan Wake. I'm not pretending to be anyone. I am him. 9 manuscript fragments. That's just a solid 9 that we have. For our upgrade, we might upgrade the flare gun next. We'll see. Cult stash symbol. It's still a little bit difficult to see if there's a nursery rhyme around this area, but I guess like if we miss any sort of nursery rhymes throughout the story, we'll obviously make it a mission to go back through previous areas and to find them. And we need the key. But if this was a realistic scenario, we'd use the bolt cutters and we'd cut the padlock off. See, now that we've got the bolt cutters, it completely removes the whole thing about why do I need to find a key to this thing? God damn it. I don't even have a clue. So I just don't have it. The key might be in like a hut or something. And then there's another 2. Great. Well, I guess we'll leave this one alone for now. I do not have the key. The bolt cutters were useless, despite the fact that logically they should work. There we go. I don't expect we'll get attacked because it's not dark and miserable here, so I think we'll be nice. We got a decent bit of light protecting us at the moment. Just going for a hike, you know? What do we got in here? Ahti and the janitors. More stuff. More stuff, but nothing of value. Oh. That's because we gotta generate this bitch, and then it may or may not be a save room. Saga started the generator. She felt like she was in a video game, and she didn't like it. Manuscripto Pageo, and the option to switch realities. Not yet. We will switch realities when we complete the search of this area. Bright Falls.
The 81st annual Deer Fest was just around the corner. Everyone in Bright Falls was bustling. There were banners to be hung, pies baked, Deer Mass sold. Bright Falls had made the top 100 American small town lists for its modest rustic charm. The town expected a lot of tourists this year, but a shadow hung over the Deerfest preparations. The forecast promised rain. Fearful whispers promised more murders. The police were on high alert. Sheriff Breaker had deputies patrolling the streets at night. Bright Falls was no stranger to odd happenings, but to cancel Deerfest? Out of the question. The townsfolk were anxious, their anticipation mixed with fear. People had restless dreams. The lights seemed dimmer. Floodwater pressed in on the town, and the shadows poured in with it.
And the shadows poured in, my asshole. Okay. Thank you, Alan. Very cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna start discarding some stuff from here because nothing's going on. Especially on a health front. Like, when we have this many trauma pads and first aid kits, you don't even need the painkillers anymore. I think a nice way to maybe solve the problem is just... There's a whole bunch of additional screen here. Just make the inventory larger. Especially because it's in the shoebox. It's not hurting anyone when it's in the shoebox, okay? It's just an innocent little shoebox. Let it be filled up, you know? It's like a Mary Poppins scenario. It doesn't matter the size of the thing, okay? But it's what you do with it that's important. And there's obviously still not an auto sort button, so you just kind of do your best, you know? There you go. Got a few arrows. Just a few. We're still carrying the rifle. I feel like... Well, I mean, I can't even put the rifle away. Kind of. There you go. I can fit the rifle in here, but then that's going to fill up my thing. I think I'll put the shotgun away for a little while. And we'll keep the rifle and the pistol. That sounds like a plan to me. There you go. And then we've got some stuff and some flares and some explosives. It seems guaranteed that there'll be a nursery rhyme out here somewhere, considering the sheer volume of them. No fucking shot. What, guys? It's daytime still, kind of. No way. Oh no, and then they just teleported away, so now that's like completely useless. Okay. I just had a wolf jump across my face. Alright, I'm gonna try. Now I have to try and lure them back to this explosive. I can just pick it up again, can't I? Okay. Guys, it's still light outside. You shouldn't be here. Ouch. The percolator. Talking about the coffee world. Okay. This wolf just fucking with me at this point. Oh my god. The wolf is also just not sure which direction it wants to face. Alright, she's right, shut her up. There you go. She can stop laughing at me. Just one rifle shot to the face and she's done. The woman took a rifle bullet to the face. Who's laughing now? Just a woman and her wolf. Simply unaffected by the light. Nearby was a Colt stash. And some lights. Ah! And a jump scare. Oh, you bastard. I actually dodged, so respect that, please. I find that the wolves are, not as intimidating as they used to be. I find that their movement is just really strange. Now... Alright, he took that personally. Okay. The wolf really took that one personally. He was like, don't be mean to me. I'm a threatening predator in these woods. Alright. I'm pretty much going to be switching back to my shotgun now. As soon as I take it away...
Another cult stash? Another cult box.
Another coat stash. Another coat box. Saying pretty much the same thing twice. Another coat chest. Another coat container. Another coat object of storage. Saga found codes for the padlock. There we go. And there we go. Okay. The codes had been obtained. Now all she had to do was open the chest box container thing. The codes were as follows. Flash Grenado. We just got word that the feds have Alan Wake in custody. He came out of the lake. He's dangerous. Everyone be on high alert. We need to take the rider out. Spread the word. Remember when we were like, we're worshipping this guy. And then it's like, I think they're worshipping the devil. Mr. Scratch. And there it is. Alright, code stash discovered. We should definitely go back to the other one, because I reckon that they usually keep the cult stash solutions in the vicinity of said stash. So maybe I just have to look a little harder for this key. Yo! A manuscripto page O. Where are those nursery rhymes at? Koskela's break into the FBC lab? Hello? Oh. That's from, Return 3.
When the government seized the land around Cauldron Lake and set up their laboratory there, Ilmo Koskela knew they knew something. Together with his brother, they felt obliged to take a look inside. The Federal Bureau of Control Security was a joke. The Koskelas walked in delivering coffee. Back in Watery, they pored over the stack of files they grabbed. The FBC was researching something in the lake, something they called the Shadow. Everyone who went into the lake came back a monster. Hartman had gone into the lake. He'd come back bad. The FBC had captured him, interrogated him. Based on his ravings, Barbara Jagger had gone into the lake as far back as the 60s. She'd come back bad. The writer, Alan Wake, had gone into the lake. He'd faced Jagger, pushed some mystic light switch into a hole in her chest, flicked the switch and gotten rid of her. If Wake ever came back, he was bound to be bad as well.
Okay, so that's how they're viewing that. Cool. That's how Wake has written the story. He was bound to be bad as well. And therefore, he was bad. Always would be bad. Never was bad. Was always going to be bad. Where's this final stash? At the ranger station. Maybe the ranger station might have the key for the other one, but I assume it'll actually have a nursery rhyme for us to solve.
can't be opened on this side.
Of course I went around to the back. And it's locked. Nursery rhyme. Discovered. There it is. I can rest easy now. Wait, what is that? What is the game asking me? Oh, the handprint? What is it? A ranger station stash key. Okay, so that'll be for this one. Damn, that means I just need to, like, fucking wander around for a key. I love that. I love how you can either just randomly find the key. There was a mysterious part of the grass. Can you... do not interrupt my Alan Wake narration time, please. There was a mysterious floating grass thing. We should just be able to screwdriver this, right? Because of the rust. Yeah. We screwdrivered the padlock. Because fuck that padlock specifically. We entered the ranger station. Because we were hungry. And we wanted planet caramel. Yummy, yummy planet caramel. Saga's favorite.
More of those rhymes.
Ooh, we've been treated to 2 nursery rhymes in close proximity. The child needs their mother to keep them safe, and a home as their hiding place. Because outside, the monsters roam and chase. When they ring your doorbell, don't yell. Don't tell them to go away. Give them treats and pray. They won't rock your house down to the ground. So we want to do, I assume, well, this is the mothers keeping them safe. And then the monster with the candy.
Keep trying.
Never fucking mind. Maybe the monster on the love heart.
Nah.
Excuse me. Give them treats. They won't rock your house down to the ground. Monsters, ring your doorbell, don't yell. Why would the monster not be on the sweet treat? Should it be like the wolf? Because it's like the wolf will blow your house down?
Think, Saga.
Okay. I don't want to think. I just want to succeed. A child needs their mother to keep them safe. Should I just have the child then, and not the mother? And then just do the monster? You bastards. Oh no, the doorbell's ringing. I don't like that. The doorbell's ringing. Oh man, and it's this door. I'm just gonna pretend that nobody's home. No one's home. Oh, there's no deer for me to pat in here. Can I use I can use the computer. We can read some stuff. Test sites in Bright Falls, Ranger Station, Bunker Woods, and the Bote Yard. Computer. Manning your stations, Dr. Campbell, Vega, Michaels. It has come to my attention that both of you have left your posts on several occasions while on duty to gallivant around town on personal business. This is unacceptable. You are under strict FBC protocols regarding covertness and confidentiality, and as your supervisor, I am responsible for your conduct at all times. If you find the work boring, too bad. You are to fulfill your roles and duties as I see fit, and as the project requires. I am changing your posts. I'll be overseeing the watery area, as it now has the most test sites to cover. The Ranger Cabin will be the base of operations. Vega, you are moving to Cauldron Lake's Witchfinder's Station. Michaels, you are staying in the Bright Falls Station. I don't want to hear any excuses, but I do need you to acknowledge these orders. Dr. Eugene Campbell. Manning your stations. Not managing, but manning. Dr. Campbell acknowledged and understood. That goes for the both of us, Michaels and me. It was really not gallivanting, as you put it, though, as I was attacked by some rabid animal out there in the woods, and Michaels helped me to get medical attention in town. You should know all that if you read messages, of course. In any case, orders received. I was attacked, you bastard. Oh, haha! There was
Hello,
a deer head
dear.
to pat. Hello, dear. What do you call a deer with no eyes. No idea. What do you call a deer with no eyes, no legs? Still no fucking idea. The FBC liked salt and vinegar chips. This was very important to put this in the story. The dark presence would get distracted and munch on those chippies. And it would buy me time to write myself out of the story. Hiya, let's open the door. Hello? Who ring-a-ding-a-ling my doorbell? Where am I going? Where does the game want me to go? Usually it gives me the sticky darkness trail. I hear noise. Oh, I hate that. It sounds like the person went inside has opened the door. Wait. Oh, I hate that. Oh, no fucking way. Fuck you. That's horrifying. That's actually... That's... Okay. We opened the door and let it in. Fuck me. And I was walking upstairs. Holy shit. Okay. You're using my bathroom, asshole. This is my house now, by the way. Oh my god. Don't. Fuck this. Where have you gone? Where are you going? Okay. Sleeping.
Lots of charms lying around here.
That was the scariest one. That was very effective. My soul left my body when I realized that we'd let the person in. And I just walked right out, we just swapped places. I didn't know if they were gonna throw a fucking jump scare at me for fun or not. Okay, don't think there's anything in there. We have the ranger station stash key, so let's get this stash. I think it is being protected though. I don't think... It'd be nice if I had a scope on this bad boy. Dude is protecting... Oh, there's another one. Where's the other one? Oh, there's a whole group. Okay, we're gonna do this. And we're gonna then... Okay, that didn't do what I wanted at all, but sure. Oh, yes. Nope. What if you didn't do that? What if you let me do that? Excuse? Good night. I shrugged off that rifle bullet like it was nothing. Look at you eating ketchup. Mr. Ketchup Mouth over here.
Locked box.
Ooh, this one just gives you the location of where you find the key. There you go. Meanwhile, the other one doesn't have a clue. There's nothing on the top of it, sadly. It took me forever to figure out the hint wasn't Santa's butt. Why are we making this so complicated? Just give us normal fucking keys. Love it. Now, what are these? Rocket flare, single shot flare, heavy damage, and a large area of impact. We just all of a sudden got gifted 3 of these. We've had one in our inventory for a while, in our storage, but the game was like, how about you actually use these? So that'll be fun. I guess we'll just go wander the area to find the stash key for the other one then. How wild is this game's lighting sometimes? You just Now, now we're in the fucking darkness on the way back here. Holy shit. Then you just walk up this way and it's like, yeah, it's not dark yet. Alright, well I'm going to backtrack my way up to that stash. Try and find key. Oh, you know what? Maybe the ranger stash key might work for both of them, but I doubt it. I probably just need to stumble upon it somewhere. I can't get over, like, I love it when a game unashamedly is like, we're going to do Golden Hour, and you're going to enjoy it because it is the most prettiest ever. There is a couple of pathways through here that we could go on to. I think. Well, those are like just borders on the map. But we're going to open this last stash. And then we'll go back to the janitor's bucket. Because the rest we'll head back. And we'll do the rest of Saga's actual story chapter. After Alan's. We dressed up as Alan, so we may as well go through the story as Alan.
Cards in the general store.
Right, it's rocket flare time. I'm gonna see how this works. Look at these guys. Pew! Oh, Jesus. Okay, that didn't do... Oh, look, we have a clue for the key. I'm gonna need to switch to my shotgun soon. Wait. Oh! Did that... Where? Oh, you bastard. Okay, can you... Stop! I can't see you, dude. Thank you. Keep fucking still, will you,
I
mate?
think that's all of them.
Woods have been cleared, mate. Alright, nice. And now, follow these little, cheeky little lights. Find ourselves a little key. Oh man, what are you, okay, what are you doing? Where are you making me go? Oh, do not make me walk in circles. Where is this key? Because that's that. What are you doing to me? No, okay, so we're not following the yellow painted ones, we're following these signs instead. Okay. Bunkerwood stash key. I hated that. Okay, they're like, haha, confusing arrows. Misleading and confusing arrows time. And I hear more enemies. You can't hide from the trees, we're everywhere. Well, guess what? I'm out of here. Goodbye. Alright, those are the cult stashes done. I think we have another nursery rhyme outside of the ranger station. Because I spied one, I believe.
Oh, another rhyme.
Another rhyme. To the beach a child went wandering, pretty shiny rocks she's gathering. But from the water a monster rose, a horrible beast with a pointy nose, a flapping wing, and dragging toes. But the child was wrong, it was her mother all along, on a boat grabbing a towel. The that's already gone. So mother on the boat. Child in the water? Pretty shiny rocks is gathering from the water. A monster rose, a horrible beast with a pointy nose. Child was wrong, was mother all along on a boat grabbing a towel that's already gone. Or should we have a monster somewhere? Well, she's not saying no.
That's not right.
So it's not saying no when I've done these two.
No.
There needs to be a monster somewhere. From the water, a monster rose, so we put a monster in the water? And then the mother on the boat? Where's the child at? Just at home?
That's it.
Oh, the child on the jewelry. Okay. I knew that.
Out of the question.
And we're going to be dealt with the mother. Is there more than one?
Blood water pressed in on the town.
Oh, it's two of those. That's why. I see. I see.
Not good.
Inside a black hole.
I'm trying my best to dodge that shit. Oh. These creepy fuckers are my favorite. I love them. Go on, pop on open. Why do you have to wait for me? Just rematerialize. Come on. You have to. Do you have to do damage to me? Thank you. Just come back, will you? Ooh! Jesus. Okay. Did I get the other guy already? My lord. Oh, I didn't. Oh, you're not dead yet. Oh! Please die. It's about time. Ah! What the fuck? Thank you. Oh my god. Why was how many bullets did I put into these ones? Especially with the fact that I had already fucking blown them up with an explosive as well. God damn.
A charm for my bracelet.
What's this one? Increases effectiveness of painkillers and trauma pads. That's nice given the circumstances. Sheesh. I guess we really don't need the Coffee World token charm at this point in the game, considering the quality and quantity of resources found. We're doing pretty good, despite what the game is telling you right now with my lack of health. That was me deciding to banish my items because we just had a lot of them. Now, we can kind of make it through to Billy's Boatyard. We haven't actually gone to Billy's Boatyard before, so I think we should also do that. Maybe there'll be a nice little safe space I can apply a bandage to my wounds. I love that we finally get caught in a situation where I'm like, oh, I no longer have a a healing item on me. Hello, boatyard. Oh, I've been forced into a boat. Anything safe around here? That's nice. Some painkillers. Let's take some of those. Yummy. Oh. Thought that might be like a little safe room for us, but there's a nursery rhyme. Then we can bolt cutter this bad boy. So we can get back to Bright Falls this way. Lovely.
Another one of those rhymes.
5 little monsters out on the sea, competing to see who the winner will be. They rocked their boats to find out who floats, until one little monster did fall. Mama called out to the sea and cried, and the sea, she replied, on the bottom they will rot if they will not stop rocking their boats. Okay.
Doesn't make sense.
In the sea, she replied. Would the sea be a maiden in this context?
Ugh.
On the bottom, they will rot if they will not stop rocking their boats. So, monster on the boat. Mama called out to the sea. I guess I'll just put the mother on the sea.
Yes.
Yep. That makes sense. Sure. Nothing here. But where are we being led to? Just follow the trail of pleasantries. Oh, hello. To an ambush. Wow, there's a few of you, huh? Look at that throw. Nasty throw. Alright. I need everyone to hang out in a group. Come on. How did that? I dodged, please. Game. Aw. I'm trying to get everyone together. And I'm dead. Honestly, there's a lot of dodges that take place in this game that just, it feels like there's no point in dodging because you just take damage regardless. So I don't think, there's no instance of like, there's no iframes or anything like that. I wouldn't expect there to be, but it's just like the sheer fact that it's like, an enemy runs up to you, you dodge, and you're taking damage anyway. It's like, okay, sure. Alright, I won't do what I did before. Hello? Missed, okay. I'm being blacklined. Oh my god, the dark place is coming for me.
Just around the corner.
Dark place is coming for me. It's consuming my floor. Oh, I hate when you duplicate. Should not be allowed. Okay, the floor is really distracting. Where are you? Oh, I just dodged right into that one. That's fun. All of our monsters out to sea. Oh, if I get killed, I swear to God.
I never have too many charms.
Are you sure? I kind of have too many. Well done, Saga. God damn. Okay, where's the charm at? Do we just automatically pick it up? Oh, this one? Anchor Charm. Chance to stun enemy on flashlight boost. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Maybe instead of the hammer, because if we shoot them twice in the head, we should get the stun anyway. Lovely. Maybe, just in case I die in a second, I should have the coffee mug charm on. Alright, well done. What an exciting adventure. I guess no need to really save when you can just go to the Palace Lodge and save right there. And there's also a cult stash. Lovely. Lovely work. We made it. Now, there was an attack on this place. That definitely happened, so I expect that there'll be some mess about the place.
Those people just burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
Okay. I wonder if we've got, like, new conversations. We can use the screwdriver in the Oh Dear Diner. Where's this cult stash? This will be the last thing we do for Saga. Oh, is it in the boot of a car? Right here.
There's another.
In plain
cult
sight.
stash.
In plain sight. They're getting harder. Thank you. Fear the dark. Fear the woods. Noted. Does not let me heal because we're in a safe space. Let's go to the safe room and we will switch realities to Alan Wake. Alright, how's it looking in here? Does it look like this place was under attack? Kind of, yeah. Oh, you're getting a bit more aggressive with that door, okay.
Hello?
It's no longer a polite hello. 103. Hey, it says please do not disturb. Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am! Hey, that's aggravated. That's assaulting an officer. I can shoot you for that. Jesus. Okay. Did my room get ransacked? Seems pretty chill. What about Casey's room? Casey's thing never updates. I think it would be cool if, like, these rooms updated over time with just something, but there's never anything. This aggressive door beating is, stressful. Tammy didn't want me to come, I can tell. Not like the trip is even helping. I thought getting out of the city would inspire me, but Bright Falls is a bunch of trees, empty storefronts. I'm pretty sure I already read this, because this is this room with Tammy the professor. Oh, we can...
I can't get through this.
Some doors just don't want to be opened. Okay, you're just kind of... Oh, hello there. You're just kind of chilling. Alright. Doesn't look like this place was attacked. All my shit's gone. Oh man. Okay. Well, they've cleaned up a lot of the blood in here. All my shit is gone. Victim is the only note left. Damn. They took all of my shit. It's a good thing I have it memorized in my brain. Wait, what the fuck? What? Whoa, there's more to the lodge through another door. What? I swear that wasn't there before. Hang on. Oh, I've just confused the hell out of myself. That's just this door right here, right? Yeah. Holy shit. I was like, wait, what? What's up? No, nothing to say? Okay. You don't want to talk to me? I get it. It's fine. Is there anything out here for me to grab? Doesn't particularly seem like it. I'm ready to switch reality. To become the writer, Alan Wake. Whoa! Whoa! And there he is. It's me. Look at this. You barely can tell the difference, man. If you look at the back of his head, and because unfortunately you can't look at the front right now, basically, we're exactly the same. It doesn't get more immersive than this, baby. Alright. We wander out, staring at the Ocean View Hotel. Parliament Tower is back. I needed to find Alice. It was the only thing that mattered. The game still says that there is a fucking word of power out this way. And I already got it! I already found a word of power in the exact same circle. And I refuse to believe that there's two in the same circle. I'm covered in blood. How nice.
Scratch was closing in, gaining control. I couldn't let him escape the dark place. I had to keep him from Alice.
Let's go back through the Dark Place exhibition. Probably another one of Alice's little tapes for us to watch and experience. Oh, is that the... Yes, that is the elevator. The elevator was waiting for me. It opened its doors, ominously. I pressed the button, going to my old apartment. What would I find there this time? Hopefully not Scratch.
Go to hell!
Return. Initiation 6. Poets of the Fall, the Happy Song popped up, okay? And we've had another photo taken, and we're going to hell. Poets of the Fall, huh? The Happy Song. We've got all the echoes for Draft 2, that's nice. Various artists. So, I think Poets of the Fall being the Happy Song, that's going to be a licensed song because that's the actual band for Poets of the Fall, I think. The Poet and the Muse is the song that got copyright claimed in the last episode, sadly. But that says it's an Old Gods of Asgard song, so YouTube be YouTubing, unfortunately. So I'm like, it makes me scared to like, let me go and check this out, you know? I'm going to listen to this, but just now that I've started getting claimed, I'm going to be a bit more cautious. Alright, so it's basically a full song of just saying, I told you I'm a psycho. So that sets the tone, that sets the mood. The dark place.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
And the room was not very dark. It was actually red. Yes, I know what a dark room is. Oh, look at this. Oh, God. Look at the... This is the photo that we see on the... when we die of Alan. Just like... Damn. It's so good. No such thing as too personal. The photos are me. Just need to show a glimpse. Make you see what's beneath the surface. Okay. Yes. No. Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room. But it wasn't darker than this room. The room of my soul. The room in the dark place. Oh, spiral.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Damn, it's so different now. Oh, Barry Wheeler. Hello. Joined a cult. No fucking way. Greetings from Hollywood. Hey, Alice. I'm more of a fish out of water in Hollywood than I ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. These yuppies with their... Oh, God. Why does it scroll like that? Why is it doing this? It didn't used to do this. Ugh. It didn't used to do this when I would scroll. Alan Wake, don't do this to me. Hurts my eyeballs. These yuppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers, and everything is so fucking great all the time, even when it's in fact the opposite. More than once I've thrown up in my mouth during meetings with these movie exec jerks. What is going on? I can't scroll smoothly. But I gotta be here to look after Al's legacy. Everyone wants to gobble up the film rights for the Casey books, and they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. It's my duty to herd this horde of tan zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. I'm painfully aware how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply, for good reasons. I mean, that's why we loved him so much, right? Anyway, gotta hop on another video call to talk now about casting. So I am aware that there was an actual Max Payne movie, but I don't think that it was well received. So I kind of feel like it's throwing shade at that. Same with like the late night sort of conversations about being like, I wish I had more involvement in those. They do their own thing with the story, you know. Joined a cult. You don't think I've been replaced by an evil double, but I have joined a cult and I love it. Joking about it being a cult. Kind of. Blessed Wellness Retreat. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels were through the roof, but then I was tipped off about the retreat, the best decision I ever made. Never felt so good and, well, healthy. The guy who runs the place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker, not a wacko in any way. I know you think I'm full of shit, but I've lost a ton of weight. You wouldn't recognize me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here, that something bad would have happened if I stayed in New York. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creepos wanted to chat with me. Enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. I hope you're good over there. Come visit any time. West Coast is not as bad as I made it sound in my earlier mails. Your pal, Barry. Checking in. Hey Alice, checking in because I haven't heard from you. Everything good back there? I've been trapped in non-stop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono. I have considered peeing in a mug, and lunches be damned. How these people ever get a movie made when all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me. I'll handle it. Hey Alice, Sharks Circling. They now want to turn what happened to Al into a movie and or TV show and or, get this, a fucking video game. I told them to fuck off. Also, in case you hear about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker is working on a book about Al. I hunted down her publisher and told them we'll sue. Don't worry, I've got you covered. So that's that character. How is everything? Everything good with you back home? Just checking in. Tried to call but couldn't reach you. You're probably just deep in your creative process. I know how you artists get when you're in the middle of your projects. Everything else disappears. Sorry for the yawn. If you call back and can't reach me, I'm doing whatever it is an executive producer is supposed to do. Still a mystery to me. Oh, and if you want me to help with anything business related to your exhibition, just say the word. Sometimes when I do a whole lot of like reading in a row, my brain is like just yawns for the sake of it. Because it's just like, you're not breathing enough.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Part 2, 1. So there's part 1, then there's part 2, 1. There's 7 parts to this documentary. So I think we're about to start getting more in part 2. More than we thought that we would get before. Motion
Alice's
activated
work had consumed
TVs.
the apartment. Her whole life.
Now you know how it feels. Oh, setting it up. The darker, the better. I have access to a flashlight, Alice. Oh man, there's another one. Well, I guess this is our next one, considering it's turned on. Just need to show a glimpse. Make sure you see what's beneath the surface. Oh, who's this? Oh. Okay, still the same person. Part 2, the comeback.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
You know, something I don't miss about having hair is like the fact that it itches even when it's like a wig. And you know, when your hair would itch, it's like I don't have to deal with that, you know? Not having hair is absolutely freeing and liberating. I don't have to worry about bed hair. It's very nice. Now I'm sat here constantly being like, I hope my Alan Wake hair looks good. It's a distraction. Part 3.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
I get so nervous when the lamp turns off behind her. Oh man, hello.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
Ooh, The Dark Place, the art of Alice Wake. It was time to enter the televisions. Wow, we're back again, baby. Once more, onto the breach. The owl is a bit more aggressive looking this time. Last time there was another body there, right? Because it was like the previous...
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
What? What? No. And some say that it loops forever. What?
Some say that it loops forever, that I lose you on.
I was me, but I was not me. I was always me. I was never me. And then I became Scratch. With this whole game, so far, we're like, okay, Alan Wake writes Return, and then Scratch gets his hands on the manuscript and rewrites the story, right? Oh my god. And then we literally witness, like, him scratching it out and editing the story and then rewriting it how he believes it has to go or how it needs to go, because Saga is there. She wasn't in the script initially. So Alan not only wrote Saga into the story, but also wrote Logan into the story, all of that. Oh, that's really, really exciting stuff. You're just like literally watching the manuscript edits to Return happen through Alan Wake. He is both Scratch and not Scratch. Oh, dude, this is gonna get super, super interesting and very simple to follow. I cannot wait. I'm so excited, though. It's so much fun. And there you go. Again, with Alan Wake's chapters being very, very short and sweet experiences, it's where all of like some mind-blowing big stuff happens, but they're very condensed, and Saga has so much more time to kind of wander around. That's why I felt like it would be safe for us to just explore and wander around as Saga and then jump into Alan, because it's going to be a shorter experience. But that was Return. So thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Alan Wake 2. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed this episode specifically, as it's getting a little weird, and I love that. The weirder the better, especially when it wrinkles my brain. Cannot wait to see what's going to be happening next time. I think we'll try and just proceed with the next Alan Wake chapter, and then head into Saga's next chapter as well. So let's continue
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
I have doubts. It feels super muddled and confused now. Because, like, it didn't even look like Scratch. It just looks like Alan with some wet hair. You know? I don't know. The owl is definitely changing, too. From what we've seen in some cutscenes. But this is going to be where we leave it for now. So we're going to sit ourselves in this beautiful little location. And we might need to start again on initiation. Maybe a third draft to keep it going. I don't know. But it's exciting because I have no idea what's around the corner. Like, there's no level of predictability here, which is my favorite thing. It's just like, what's going to happen next? Let's find out. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time.